Imagine you're a kid running around at recess when in one split second, your life changes forever. That's the reality for one man who called Urbana home growing up. But he's not letting this setback hold him back. WCIA3's Amanda Brennan tells us what happened.
Chris Jekyll was running around with his friends at school when a soccer ball hit him. That moment impacted his vision in a way he never would have imagined, and for a while he felt lonely and disconnected from the people around him. But there was one activity in particular that helped him regain his independence.
My vision was, I guess, really good until I was 9 years old.
That's when life changed for Chris Jekyll.
I was on a playground at Leal School here, and I got hit in the head by a soccer ball.
That accident caused a retinal detachment, and Jekyll could no longer see out of his right eye. It got worse 7 years later while growing up in Urbana.
When I got to be 16, it went from half a loaf to a couple of pieces of bread. Again, better than no bread at all, but almost like looking through a blurry window pane. Right here? Aha, things happen, and sometimes you just gotta manage. But it builds character. I mean, it made me who I am. It made me persistent. It made me never accept no for an answer. It made me push. And now, the person I am, the career that I have, the projects that I pursue are reflective of the challenges that I've overcome.
One of those challenges, loneliness.
I remember feeling isolated in my unique situation, not being able to see people in a room, not being able to make eye contact with people. I mean, that was that was one of the harder aspects for me to get used to.
So he wanted to do something about it. He got involved with Acro yoga about 5 years ago.
It really has its roots in circus. It is the ability to stand and spin on friends, to move your partner through the air, to lift or be lifted, but do so in a safe, consensual way.
He's not letting his blindness be a barrier. He's lifting others up in more ways than one.
This has become something that's filled my life with joy, lifelong friends, and just a global community.
Jekyll's met people with all different backgrounds and challenges.
You hear this common message that once they find their voice or their confidence or their place in the circle, how much that helps these past challenges, mental, physical, what have you.
Now he's getting ready to share his story and more in a documentary.
The film is about how Acro, and by extension Acro yoga, can change people's lives.
It's called Touching the Sky. The movie focuses on bringing people into the world of Acro, introducing them to the unique community.
Also shedding a light on that world and the culture inside of it. So trust, communication, collaboration, mutual respect, consent.
Lifelong lessons to live by, bolstered by bringing his lifeline to others.
I think we want people to know that there is something out there. If you feel left behind, if you feel left out, here's this thing that might not be for you, but it could be an effective tool in the toolbox for people to get reconnected.
There's so much more to his story that I just can't fit into 2 minutes. He's now a lawyer at Boeing and calls Chicago home, but he makes sure to come back to Urbana frequently to visit his family. If you want to try out Acro yoga, Chris and his crew are coming to Champaign on September 23. They're hosting a free workshop at Living Legacy Pilates Studio, downtown Champaign from noon to 1:30. You can sign up and check it out and visit our website for details, WCIA.com. Back to you.
And to support that film, you can also visit our website to make a donation. He hopes to make more filming progress next year and get the documentary into film festivals in 2025.